What's up, guys? Today I'm doing my English class project on a book I read called The Martian by Andy Weir? I don't know how to pronounce his last name. It's W-E-I-R. Like, what?
Weir.
How am I supposed to pronounce that? Like, so, anyways, I'm contractually obligated to tell you that I read this book and it was pretty enjoyable. And, yeah. So, to summarize the plot of this book, it's set in 2035 where NASA has sent people to Mars, and Mark Watney, the protagonist, is part of the Ares 3, which is the third manned mission to Mars. Early into the mission, particularly bad, and I mean bad, like really bad, like you can't see anything, like nothing. Like this dust storm is like so bad. It's a dust storm, and it happened on Mars. There's a lot of dust on Mars. You want to know why it's red? Because there's iron in the rocks. Yes, this dust storm, and it threatened to tip over their MAV, which is the Mars Ascent Vehicle, and it's how they get back to the Earth once their mission is complete, I guess. That's what it is. Mars Ascent Vehicle. Yeah. So they have to screw up the mission, and they perform an emergency launch. However, while they're all running back to their safety ship, MAV, the MAV, their safety ship, they're running really fast so that they don't die and end up on Mars, like that one song by Elton John, I think. So Mark Watney, he gets stabbed by an antenna. It's really funny, actually. So he gets stabbed by an antenna, and everybody thinks he's dead because he got stabbed, and they can't see him anywhere. So they assume he's dead, and they fly off without him. He got impaled, but Mark Watney is not going to let being impaled by a giant antenna let him stop from living his best life, and so he survives by growing hundreds and hundreds of potatoes in the habitat because he has gigabrain botanist powers, and he's really smart. He's a smart dude. Okay, this guy, he's smart. He's also kind of funny, actually. The book was good. So while he's growing all these potatoes, right, a whole bunch of stuff goes wrong. But eventually he manages to make contact with the smart people at NASA. They're really smart people. It's like a room of like 200 or 300 people, and they're like really smart. And so they figure out how to bring him back. The book was good. I liked the book. I also watched the movie. It was also pretty good. I hate, you know what? I really hate when they make movies based on books, and they take the book, right? And then when they make it into the movie, they just like change the entire plot line. Like, why'd you make the movie out of the book if you're just gonna change the entire book? Just make a new movie with your own plot line instead of like basing it off of a book that isn't related to the movie in any way, shape, or form. So the movie was actually true to the book. That was a good thing. I liked the movie as well. It was good. I recommend it. But what does this mean for Earth, our home, this universe, reality? Because that book was not real. It was fictitious, I think. Hopefully. So what does that mean? So, actually, funny thing, NASA is actually under U.S. government orders to get people on Mars by 2033. Like, get people there by 2033. You better do it, or else we're gonna cut your funding and, you know, take away smart people. But like, they can afford to lose a few smart people. You know, there's a lot of smart people there. So that probably won't happen. But sometime in the 2030s, late 2030s, early 2040s, that's a good estimate. So the book was right in that aspect. It's gonna happen sometime, hopefully. People will be on Mars. That's cool. That's a cool thing. That's really interesting to think about, that people will be on Mars in my lifetime. Kind of crazy. Now we might not even need to worry about NASA getting into financial trouble for not landing people on Mars in 2033, because NASA might not even be the first people to send people to Mars. For example, Russia's space agency, Roscosmos. That's a cool name. Good name. Better than NASA. Also plans to send humans to Mars sometime in the late 2030s or early 2040s. because they're currently developing the technologies to do so. So it might happen for NASA. Space Race 2.0. right? Anyways, we might not even have to worry about those dirty commies being beaten out in America, because Elon Musk, the third challenger approaches, is Elon Musk and SpaceX. Welcome, billionaire CEO of SpaceX. Elon Musk. It's the Musket himself, Mr. Musk. SpaceX kind of sucks. I don't really like that name. It's Roscosmos is much better. I'm sorry. I'm not a commie. I assure you, I'm not a commie. Probably. So, Russia. Alright, now, everyone loves Elon Musk, right? Whether he's building an army of Tesla bots.
We're setting it such that it is, at a mechanical level, at a physical level, you can run away from it. And most likely overpower it.
Inserting chips into monkey brains. Breaking his Cybertruck.
Oh my God. Well, maybe that was a little too hard. Sorry? It didn't go through. So that's a plus side.
Let's try the right.
Try that one? Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, man.
It didn't go through. All right. Not bad. Room for improvement.
You're buying Twitter. Everyone loves him. He's universally loved by all of our American citizens. He's people really like him, and he's developing technology to take us to Mars. He might go to Mars at some point. Elon Musk is gonna send people to Mars, or so he says. He's not to be believed. This is deeply concerning. This is very deeply concerning, because this is the same guy who suggested we nuke Mars to vaporize its north and south poles to send greenhouse gases everywhere. Now that actually might work, but you know, I don't feel like nuking things is a good idea most of the time. Seriously, this man is insane. Please help me. We're all doomed. Oh my gosh. At least we got this gem of a headline out of it. That's worth Elon Musk nuking a million other planets just to have that headline. However, SpaceX doesn't actually have any publicly available plans for manned missions to Mars. It seems like they're more focusing on long-term colonization aspects rather than the immediate Mars race. Those dirty commies! So in conclusion, what does this mean? The book was accurate, with its prediction of 2035. It was pretty accurate. I enjoyed reading it. The author, Andy Weir, is funny. 8.5 out of 10. It was a good book. Also, the movie was good. You should watch the movie. Well, you better watch the movie.